A pilot lands a 737 at the wrong airport in Branson.
Armed and dangerous manhunt underway in Marys County.
And we're live at the scene of an early morning shooting outside a popular Columbia restaurant. KOMU-8 News at 10 starts now.
From Studio 8A, coverage you can count on in high definition. This is KOMU-8 News at 10.
The shooting early this morning sent a bullet through the middle of a popular Columbia restaurant. Good evening, I'm Paige Travis.
And I'm Jim Reek. Thanks for joining us. Police responded to a report of shots fired near 44 Stone about midnight. KOMU-8's Marissa Balmas is live at the restaurant to show us the damage. Marissa?
Well, it's scary to think that you could be sitting here eating dinner, then have a bullet come speeding past your head. As you can see by the height of this bullet hole, if customers had been in this dining room, that's exactly what could have happened.
To say we dodged a bullet there I'm not trying to be funny, but if it had happened any earlier, there could have been someone seriously hurt.
Farron of 44 Stone told me he heard there was some kind of an incident at a neighboring restaurant. One party in the incident left, then came back and parked their car in his parking lot. Now, police found several shell casings of two different sizes at the scene, which they say indicates that there was a gunfight. Now, the bullet that hit this restaurant came through the window, sailed across the dining room, and went through this office wall. Farron told me that it will cost $2,000 to $3,000 to repair the damages to the store. But he also told me that just an hour before the shooting happened, there was a family sitting in front of that very same window eating dinner. Now, luckily, at the time of the shooting, there was no customers in the restaurant, but one employee was.
Just as I was about a foot away, I heard a couple of pops and the glass just shattered in front of me.
But were not able to catch them. One officer crashed into a ditch while chasing the car at the intersection of Grindstone and Green Meadows Road. The officer was taken to the hospital and treated for a shoulder injury. No one at the scene was injured. Reporting live in Columbia, Marissa Balmas, KOMU-8 News.
Columbia police arrested a teenager for a different shooting at Forest and Grand Avenues. They arrested 17-year-old Demarion Cheatham on 2 counts of first-degree assault, 2 counts of armed criminal action, unlawful use of a weapon, and third-degree assault. Police caught Cheatham about midnight at the intersection of Highway 763 and Brown School Road. The shooting left a 19-year-old man and a 37-year-old man wounded. Both men were found at the scene. Police told KOMU-8 they believe the shooting was not random.
We have some breaking news to tell you about at this hour. A manhunt tonight in Marys County. The sheriff's Facebook page warned residents that Jeffrey Lloyd Eaton is on the loose near Route AA between Vienna and Argyle. Eaton got away from police last night after a high-speed chase. They say Eaton is armed, dangerous, and has a bulletproof vest. The page also says not to stop and offer rides to anyone and report any suspicious activity. The small airport in Missouri, a small airport in Branson, Missouri, got quite a scare tonight. NBC affiliate KY3 is reporting Southwest Airlines flight 4013 from Chicago was scheduled to land at the new, much bigger Branson airport, but instead the plane landed at the Taney County Airport in downtown Branson, which has a shorter runway, only 3,700 feet and only 100 feet wide. All passengers and crew are safe, and many agencies are working on getting passengers off the plane and shuttled to the other Branson airport. Good news for the great-grandparents of Mitchell Ferris. The missing 6-month-old has been found safe. Mitchell was found unharmed in Miami, Florida. Police believe Mitchell was taken by Preston Ferris, his father, and his biological mother, Anastasia McDaniel. The canceled Amber Alert says both suspects in the kidnapping are in custody.
If one Missouri senator has his way, you could soon pay less for a used car. State Senator Mike Parson of Bolivar filed a bill Thursday that would eliminate sales tax from the titling of cars in Missouri. If the bill is passed, Missourians wouldn't have to pay sales tax on vehicles made in 2004 or earlier. Senator Parson says the sales tax exemption would make cars more affordable. The general manager at CarMart agrees, saying the tax break would give customers more buying power. He says used cars already have sales tax paid on them.
It's a good stepping stone right now. Definitely 5 years or older would be, I think, a better choice. But I mean, I agree with a lot of the people out there. Why pay sales tax on something that's already been paid for?
Newsy also says the law could help the economy because customers would have more money to spend. Legislators have not voted on the bill yet.
Gas prices are up across the nation according to a new survey. According to the Lumberg survey of 2,500 gas stations, prices have jumped more than 8 cents a gallon the past 3 weeks. The highest prices are in Long Island, New York, where gas is about $3.70 a gallon. Albuquerque, New Mexico has the lowest average price, about the same as the prices here in mid-Missouri.
And if you've been outside today, you've probably already gotten spoiled by the warmer weather and the sunny skies, but some nastier weather is on the way. Rosie, what could we expect this week?
Rosie, thank you very much. About this time last week, it was like 2 below here in Columbia. Hundreds of thousands are left without clean tap water in West Virginia.
Find out why a chemical spill contaminated the water for days, coming up next. A chemical spill in West Virginia has left hundreds of thousands of people without clean tap water for 4 days. NBC's Leanne Gregg has the latest out of West Virginia.
As we went into this weekend,
Right.
What do you think? Have you seen anything today?
It's gone.
It's gone.
Well, on some of the northern faces where the sun is not getting, on the snow, there's still a little bit of white around.
Yeah, and the snow has such a high albedo, it's
Right.
reflecting a ton of that sun's light, but we got rid of a lot of it today.
Okay, Rosie, thank you very much.
Sure.
The First Lady of France is in the hospital after finding out her partner had an affair.
Find out what's ailing her after the break.
And your lottery numbers. Good luck.
The School of Higher Learning is heading to Honduras in hopes to leave behind a life-saving resource. We'll bring you the mission.
Plus, the Board of Education takes the next step in filling the top job at Columbia schools.
And Eric will be back with a look at some comfortable temperatures for the work week ahead.
Plus, the next step in the expansion of the Boone Hospital Cancer Center.
Get ready for 64 more for those stories and the headlines in the day ahead. Join us for KOMU 8 News today, starting at 4:30.
An update on the Marys County manhunt we told you about earlier in this newscast. The County Sheriff's Department confirmed Jeffrey Eaton has been caught. He was found with an AK-47, a pistol, and a bulletproof vest. A resident found him walking along a road and called deputies after speaking with Eaton. The manhunt lasted more than a day. The sheriff said Eaton has prior offenses and is a multi-convicted felon.
The woman who many French consider their first lady is in the hospital shortly after the release of a report that President Francois Hollande had an affair. Valerie Trevelier's chief of staff confirmed today that the 48-year-old journalist has been hospitalized since Friday. Trevelier's is the president's longtime partner. Apparently, she was hospitalized for, quote, rest and a few tests and is expected to leave tomorrow. That report is in Closer magazine showed a bodyguard and a helmeted man, supposedly Hollande, visiting actress Julie Gaillet.
Commemorative services throughout Haiti's capital today to remember victims of the devastating earthquake that hit the island 4 years ago. On January 12, 2010, a 7.0 magnitude earthquake rattled Haiti and killed more than 100,000 people. Even with billions of dollars in pledges, reconstruction is moving slowly. More than 500,000 people across the capital still live in tents without running water or electricity.